My name is Todd May. I teach philosophy at Clemson University. I've been teaching philosophy for about 30 years. There isn't, I think, any really classic philosopher who hasn't read people before, and particularly people like Plato and Aristotle. But then every once in a while a philosopher comes along and they add something that's so original that it's their idea. Kant is one of those philosophers.
He, unlike us, is an amazing person.
For Kant, everything that you should do, you can decide through pure reason. That is to say, without any reference to what actually is happening in the world.
So how do we do that?
It's a matter of what Kant called pure practical reason. Think of it this way. You're selling a car to somebody. The car's got worn brakes. Question is, guy comes to see the car, should you tell that guy about the worn brakes? He won't notice unless you tell him. Should you tell him or should you not? If you're the Kantian, here's the question you're going to ask yourself. Would I want to live in a world in which people told potential buyers about worn brakes, or would I live in a world in which people didn't tell people about worn brakes? The answer to that question tells you what you should do.
Cool, we got this.
What Kant is interested in is not what actually is going to happen in this world. What Kant is interested in is what would the world be like if everybody did it? But Kant had a way of putting it. He has this principle, calls it the categorical imperative. He says, act only on that maxim or that principle that you can will to be a universal law.
Wait, what?
The idea is, when you're going to do something, imagine that everybody is going to do that thing you're going to do. Would that be a world you want to live in? And if not, then you don't do it. And if yes, you do it. So let's suppose that a person is thinking of cheating on a test. Well, what would happen if everybody cheated on tests? Cheating would lose its point, because if everybody's cheating, there's nobody to cheat off of. So the idea of cheating as a principle that everybody can act on actually becomes self-defeating. Lying is self-defeating. Everybody lied, right? There would be nobody believe anybody, and lying only works against a background of people believing what other people are saying. It's a matter of pure reason. It doesn't have anything to do with what actually happens in the world. It has to do with how the logic of the principle works. And that I don't see anywhere in the history of philosophy developed like that until Kant comes along.
You got that right, sister.
For a Kantian, there is a right way to act and a right description. The Kantian is going to say, yeah, what's my intention in doing this? Right? Why am I doing it? Am I doing it for the right reasons? Chidi's problem is he's never certain that he's having the right intentions.
I don't know, maybe, I can't decide.
For Chidi, one of the problems that he has goes back actually to Kantian theory, because you have to describe your intention. So you can describe an act in different ways, and it will involve different intentions. So suppose you're getting your boss coffee. Am I getting my boss coffee because I think this is the right thing to do, or am I doing it to get recognized for some kind of raise? There can be different ways of describing the acts that will get you different intentions. And because that's the case, it's possible for you to wonder what my intention is without ever actually arriving at an answer.
I knew it.